What is going on, family? It's your boy Terrell Bennett, co-founder and CEO of Forex Executives. And this week, we're going to be running through a few markets, man. I hope everybody had a phenomenal week last week. My week was pretty flat. Didn't win none, didn't lose none. But it's all good. It happens, you know what I'm saying? So let's just jump right into it. So right now, man, we on my favorite pair of EURCAD. And let's just see what happened last week. So last week, we got this nice bearish pin bar right here on the weekly. So let me just delete this guy. So yeah, we got this nice bearish pin bar on the weekly last week. So we seen that price tried to push higher, but was quickly rejected. And you know, you can see in the last 3 weeks, prior to last week, that the market has just been moving south. So I got an idea. I think that the market could potentially go all the way down to the 149.80 area. If it does break that area, we can probably get a move down to the 149.50 before we get a turnaround. So let's just break this thing down, man. So we got this nice bearish pin bar on the weekly. All right, that's giving me my direction. And let's just drop down to the daily. Let's see what's going on. So you can see that the market has been making lower lows and lower highs. All right, so when we pull our fib out, we take it from this high to this low. We can see that the market pushed down, pulled back right to the 61.8. And if you guys don't know anything about the Fibonacci retracement tool, the 61.8 is the golden number. You can look back at my previous videos. You hear me talk about kill zones all the time. That's between the 50 and the 61.8. And I'm expecting the market to push even lower all the way down to the negative 27. All right, which lines right up with the 149.80 area. All right, so that's probably why I'll be looking to take my first take profits. And then second, I'll be, if we get a little support, you can see if the market hit a little structure in that area, I may just close the trade altogether and just take profit right there. Or if we can just get a clean move, then you know the market, like I said, it may go all the way down to this 149.50 area. It's just a 30 pip difference. Honestly, I may just take profit at 149.80 and just call it a day. But just keep your eyes on that. I'm gonna be looking to just catch this thing short. But first, what I want to see is I want to see a pullback first before I take that short. So let's just drop down to the H4. Let's see if we got anything going on the H4. All right, so you can see that the market is kind of stalling in this area. So I want to see the market kind of push back up a little bit, maybe to these recent lows, retest that area one more time, and then we can get a full fall off down to that 149.80 area. All right, so that's just what my idea is on EURCAD. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so Great British Pound AUD. That pair, you know, as you guys, if you trade Great British Pound, you've seen that it got extremely strong last week. I've seen a lot of people trying to short this pair and was just getting murdered, just getting killed. So I actually stayed away from the Great British Pound pairs. I missed my move on GJ last week, and that was pretty much it. But on Great British Pound AUD, I got a weekly resistance right here at 1.8400, and you can see that price pushed all the way up to this area. We got a nice little wick at the end of this candle, showing me that it's a little buyer exhaustion going on. I don't know if this area may break. We'll see in this upcoming week, but well, let's just break this down right now. Just looking at the weekly, it's looking like it may break it, but we'll see as the week follow. But what I want to show you guys is right here on the daily, we got this nice bearish inside day candle, and we got it right off of the weekly resistance. So price tried to push up, and as soon as it got above that weekly resistance, it immediately got rejected. So what I want to see is I want to see price pull back to this weekly resistance, retest that one more time before we get a potential short all the way down to this 1.8150 area. All right, so like I said, right here you can see on this yellow line it's a 61.8 TP on a daily. So if we take our fib from this low to this high, we can see that the market will be coming right back to the 61.8. And yes, this is a counter trend move, but I think we got some potential to get a few hundred pips, at least 200 pips out of this move. So I'm gonna be willing to take it if I can get the right bearish signal on the H4 or on the H1. So let's just break this down on the H4. Let's see if we got anything else. That's going to kind of give us a idea that this thing might short. So right now, like I said, price did break below. It did pull back to retest. I want to see how the market opens. You know, if we get a gap down, the market has to fill that gap. So I want to see the market come back up to retest this weekly and then give us a move down. Honestly, if the market was to just do this and then fall off, that would be absolutely perfect, and I'll be keeping my eye on that. So that is Great British Pound AUD. Let's move on to the last pair that I'm going to be reviewing this week, and that is USD Singapore dollar. All right, so right here on the weekly, we got a nice bearish candle right after this bullish candle. You can see that the market was consolidating in this area right here for a while. The market finally broke out. We pulled back to this weekly resistance and got rejected. So I'm looking for the market to continue on down to this 1.3450 area, or even long-term target 1.3380. All right, so let's just break this down on the daily. Let's see what's going on. Wow, see, we got this nice bearish engulfing right off the weekly, and we can just throw our fib from this high to this low, and wham, you can see that the market pushed down. Sorry about that. You see that the market pushed down, then pull right back to the 61.8, and we're going to be looking for the market to go all the way down to this negative 27 area where I have this TP at the 1.3450. All right, so we got a nice bearish engulfing, and all I'm looking for is the market to pull back and give me a signal on the H4 or either on the H1. So let's see, and we can see that the market did push back. We got this nice bearish rejection candle this bullish rejection candle right here at the bottom, and we can see that the market is trying or maybe pushing back up for a nice little pullback. All right, so we got this nice little bullish rejection candle. So I want to see the market push back up, and you can see the zone that I got marked off, retest these recent lows, give me a bearish signal, and then make a continuation onto the downside all the way to that 1.3450 area. All right, so I hope you guys have a blessed week. Let's get out here, let's kill the market. If you're not in a trade, man, just make sure you study and make sure you're getting it in, make sure you're putting that time in on these charts and working on your psychology at the same time, because that is more important than any technical analysis. All right, so I hope you guys have a great week. This is your boy Terrell Bennett once again, and I'll see you guys next week, man. Peace.